Vertical scrollers were never my thing, but Under Defeat HD on the PS3, is that any good? Let's have a little look.
Vertical shooters were a huge part of arcades, and there were still a few creeping in even as the arcade scene slowly faded away. Under Defeat HD takes place during an alternate World War II, in a 10-year battle that has divided a continent. The war between the Empire and the Union continues even after ceasefire was agreed. You control a helicopter armed to the tits with heavy firepower. In this version you have two modes of play. New Order mode, which is the newly adapted version, which offers widescreen format and visual upgrades. Arcade mode, which sticks to the original 4x3 format for the old school gamers. Both modes have a practice option too, which is handy for pathetic players like me. Before you begin, you need to choose how your helicopter controls. By moving left without firing, for example, will make your ship angle to the left to shoot diagonally at enemies. You can continue to hold down fire whilst moving to keep firing in that direction. Choose the reverse option and this will invert the controls, so moving left without firing will angle the ship right. This is my preferred option. On screen you have your current score in the top left as well as your lives remaining, and at the bottom shows your all-time score, the option meter, bombs remaining, and remaining credits. As with all shooters, you need to destroy everything in your way, and nobody is shy with their firepower. Some enemies, once destroyed, will drop power-ups. These contain options which will help in some way to destroy enemies quicker. To use the option, you need to release the fire button and charge the option meter. Once it's full, you can continue to fire to activate it. The options are the Vulcan, which locks onto targets that are aligned with the ship, but this is the weaker of the three. Cannon will search for enemies and destroy them. This one's very effective against enemies on the ground. And the rocket, which again locks onto the enemy and fires a rocket that will destroy its target as well as nearby enemies. Highly effective, but has a long charge time, which makes it harder to activate. And of course the standard screen clearing bomb, which will take out any incoming firepower and destroy weaker ships in the way. At the end of each area is the boss. These have a health meter at the top of the screen and can take a lot of firepower to destroy. An alarm sound can be heard as you approach. But is this game any good? It's very good, but fucking insane. If you're shit at shooters like me, then you will struggle. But saying that, I still really enjoyed it. The graphics instantly impressed with all its HD goodness and realistic clouds of smoke. The controls are smooth and I didn't have any issue manoeuvring the ship around. I would recommend trying both control options to see which suits you best. I tried normal mode and I couldn't get used to it, but with the reverse mode I had no issues at all. The music and sounds are fantastic, plus with the deluxe version you get the CD soundtrack included. This game was also released on the Sega Dreamcast, back in the day when widescreen wasn't the norm, but it did offer Tate mode, which you could turn your TV on its side for the true arcade experience. Not really that easy with modern TVs.
Oh shit!
Vertical shooter fans should really enjoy this, and despite its difficulty, it still remains a solid game. It doesn't have a huge selection of power-ups, but that didn't seem to bother me that much. And it's not a ridiculously overpriced game either. You can pick this up for around £30 for the PS3, and a little cheaper for the Xbox 360. I'd give this game 78%.
Thanks for watching. If for some strange reason you like my videos, please consider subscribing so I don't feel so unpopular. Do you know what I mean?